saying this'll be the day that I die. What? This'll be the day that I die.
Hey guys, you're back with us for another episode of the Touch of Gloves podcast. I'm Jed.
I'm Jace.
And we were wrong.
Very.
As was pretty much everyone
yeah.
who made a prediction. A lot of podcasters right there this morning going, can we delete our last episode?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, exciting fight.
It was a great fight.
Just
yeah.
not in the ways we were anticipating.
No, yeah, that just completely came out of the blue. Just like that punch to Wilder, it just kind of took us off like pace, really.
It was a Hollywood story. Even ended with a song.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. How are you feeling? Like, you glad? You sad? You...
No, like I said during the fight and the last podcast, I don't want one person to win over the other. And when I was watching it, I felt the same. I was like, I'm happy just to see a good fight.
Yeah. And it
I'm,
was,
I'm,
to an extent?
Yeah, I'm happy for Fury and how he won. Kind of just proved everyone wrong. And I don't know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a nice story to it. It's
Yeah.
seems a good end.
Well, like I said to you, so when we were doing the last podcast, I was all saying how I want Wilder to win. And I thought Wilder would win in dramatic fashion. And as soon as the fight started, the prediction remained the same, but who I was rooting for changed. As soon as it started, I was like, oh, okay, actually my heart is with Fury on this one. I couldn't really tell you why. It just was. Possibly because the first round was him marching down Wilder.
Yeah, that was.
And
we were like, this is a bad idea.
Exactly, doing exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
When I thought it was all bluster and just Furyisms.
Mm-hmm.
But no, in a rare instance, he proved to be a man of his word and came at the biggest puncher in a generation.
Yeah, 3 stone heavier, like we said, and we thought that was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I thought it was going to knacker him out.
yeah,
And instead, he kind of used that weight to knacker out Wilder.
mm-hmm.
Just
that
every chance he
constant pressure
got,
as well.
Yeah, put constant pressure on him, made him move backwards.
Yeah.
And then when they did get in range, he just tied him up to make sure Wilder couldn't throw anything substantial.
Yeah.
Although saying that, in the first round, he still caught him with a good one.
Oh yeah, you've seen it at the end.
Mm-hmm. You see
That
his
bruise
temple,
on his temple.
exactly,
How he
go
took
red.
that as well, mind.
Yeah.
Fair play.
No, yeah, he took
Like,
it well. I mean, it wasn't.
He wasn't scared of
clean.
his punches at all.
No.
He did not care.
Which is
He's
another
like,
thing
I've
he
taken
said.
it. I've got up.
Yeah.
So now he's had all the confidence in the world just to put that pressure on him, especially with the added weight as well.
Yeah.
I think that helped.
Well, you could see at the weigh-in that his arms were bigger.
Yeah.
So, like, he obviously was working on power.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just thought, well, more muscle, it's just going to be harder to lug around.
Bigger target.
So, yeah, he's going to be a bigger target. He's going to be slower. All of those things pre-fight, to me, they add up to a Wilder win.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the case at all.
No.
Yeah, as I said, it was an entertaining fight. I don't think it will have the rewatchability that the first one had.
Because it wasn't close.
No.
That's
Not at
why it
all.
hasn't got a rewatchability. You can't look at it and see there's any sort of controversialness to it. It's just it was a beatdown.
Yeah,
Slapped him round.
he did indeed. Well, what's weird is some people on Twitter are already saying how they want that rematch to happen because if the burst eardrum hadn't happened, it would have been a different fight. But my point to that is that it came from a punch.
Yeah.
So that's like Ortiz saying,
Yeah.
if I didn't get knocked out, it would have been a different fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yeah,
it would have. But that was the game plan, to hurt you and eventually to put you away, which is exactly what he did.
I think that should be done. There should be no rematch. Wilder should go off, rebuild, and then come back.
Yeah.
That should be the good end to that sort of rivalry.
Well, because it was a draw, it was not one apiece. It's a draw and then a very, very clear win.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we don't really need another chapter to that story.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not
think
yet, anyway. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I think if they are going to do it again, renegotiate the contract, let Fury go away and fight AJ, and then Deontay can face the winner, presumably after a tune-up fight.
Yeah.
Against someone like Jarrell Miller.
Or like Dylan White.
Or Dillian White, yeah. Although that's quite a dangerous fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he does kind of seem like the type of guy who'd want to be in with someone who is a name and isn't a pushover.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if we go round by round, well, I don't even really need to go round by round. But as you said, round 1 was close-ish.
Closest, but we gave it to Fury.
We gave it to Fury. It was just a surprise seeing him do the thing he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
He didn't really have the movement that he'd had before. He wasn't fainting as much as I would like to see. Like in the first fight, he made excellent use of his double and triple feints, and then he would jab off the back of that. Whereas from pretty much round 1, well, from the second one, he was just throwing. It was just jab, jab. There was not really any setup to him. He wasn't fainting as much as I was expecting to see. The head movement wasn't really there.
Wilder was inviting those punches in.
Well,
he had his hands so low. Yeah. And,
which I sort of get, because if he's thinking Fury's got no power, you can throw all the jabs you want.
And I'll counter you.
And I'll hit you. Put you away.
Yeah.
And he did. As we said, the first round, he did land a decent shot.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that in the post-fight, Fury's commented on that punch.
Yeah, saying about the bruise he's got on his temple.
And acknowledged it was a good one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then, round 2 was kind of more of the same.
But we gave it to Wilder.
But we gave it to Wilder just for the quality of shots landed.
Yeah.
At that point, I was still very nervous, still very surprised by what I was seeing. I just kept expecting Fury to turn it around. Like once it got past round 2, which is the round where he said he was going to knock him out.
That's it.
I was like, okay, now he's kind of done his little joke. He's now going to settle back into circling away from the power hand and try and pick him off that way.
Yeah.
And instead, the third round was
knocked him down. And this is where it all started.
Where it all went wrong for the previous champ.
Yeah.
You could see something was wrong from the way in which he went down.
Yeah.
So like the shot landed just behind the ear, or possibly on the ear, and he like fell face forward and instantly looked to the ref.
Yeah,
annoyed.
like something was up. Yeah.
Like
Don't know what that was about.
Well, I'm assuming because his eardrum popped.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's been hit before and he's been rocked before, and I'm imagining it didn't feel like that. So it felt like something foreign had probably like gone off in the back of his head, and he was just, what the hell is that?
What? Yeah. And then he was on like Bambi legs.
Yeah.
When he got up.
Bleeding from the mouth badly, bleeding from the ear.
I said you straight away, his equilibrium is gone.
Yeah.
Like,
it's gone.
I
mean, he was almost falling over from his own punches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then it became almost sad to watch.
Yeah, because he knew, obviously he knows what's wrong with him, he knows what he feels, and he knows that for the type of boxer he is, he needs to have a stable base. You need to be able to plant those feet and throw that punch, that power punch, and use all your body. And if you haven't got steady legs, it's nigh impossible. And he knew he can't outbox him, so he kind of probably felt defeated then. Yeah,
couple that with the fact that he laughed in the face of Fury when Fury said he was going to put him down.
Yeah.
As did everyone else.
Yeah.
So his embarrassment, coupled with the fact he's hurt, coupled with the fact that really his game plan is always just bang someone out. All of those things kind of went up in smoke as soon as that punch landed. 10-8 round.
Panic sets in.
Yeah. If his eardrum had burst, which I believe has been confirmed it had, when he's in the corner, he probably can't hear the advice that's being given.
Yeah.
Comes out round 4.
Not that there was any, but yeah.
Well, but yeah. I mean, the corner advice was pretty poor.
Go right there and do it. Like, bang him.
No, come on, guys. You can see that's gone wrong.
Yeah.
We need to start cycling through game plans here. But they obviously only had the one. And then, round 4, watching it live, we thought there was another knockdown. But it turned out to
we were like, what?
Yeah.
How was that not knockdown?
Yeah. And then the replay, we were like,
from a different angle.
Tripped him.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, clearly tripped him. We still gave the round to Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, that may have been the round where Wilder threw the least.
Yeah,
he just was.
I think it was 4, 5, and 6. He threw single-digit punches in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just couldn't get it together.
Also, going back around, the punch that Fury landed on him was basically Wilder's punch. It was the blind you or obscure your vision with the jab and throw the power hand behind it.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was quite crazy to see. And then round 5 was the point deduction.
Yeah, that
which
was
a bit weird.
There was a lot of warnings during the fight.
There was,
so it wasn't
but it was
out of the
more
blue,
for
but-
like hitting when he told them to stop.
Yeah,
Whereas that it wasn't even for that. Was
I
it?
think it was. No, it wasn't. It was for pushing his head down. So I think it was just the ref trying to gain control again.
Yeah.
To say, look, I'm not going to let you guys get away with this. Mm-hmm. He's warned them multiple times.
Two
You need to
massive
listen.
blokes is, you've got to do something to.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to gain control back, and
Yeah.
again, it didn't have any bearings on the fight overall, so it's not a talking point.
And already at that point, it kind of looked like it wasn't going to.
Yeah,
Which is perhaps why there wasn't that much objection from anyone.
Yeah.
And then round 6 was the round where me and you were saying maybe they should stop this.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Even though he wasn't like out, he just looked not well.
looked out, didn't he? Yeah. He when that round ended, round 6, we didn't think he was going to get up from the stool.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, and that's what it felt like. And
Yeah.
when we saw that Tyson Fury was on his feet, literally in front of Wilder,
Yeah.
and Wilder still on his stool,
we
thought,
thought
that's
it was
it.
done.
Yeah. But no, he got up, and fair play to him. That's the round 7, is where Wilder looked like he got his feet back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You said it, it's like-
7 was is unfortunate. Like I said, if it was 6 where they'd stopped it,
Yeah.
I think there would actually be less controversy
Yeah.
than there was with 7, because that was his best round in a while.
Yeah, he was.
Not necessarily in terms of stuff landed,
No,
in
but-
terms of he didn't look quite as lost. Mm-hmm. And that's like the thing you want to see least from a fighter. Like you want them to look like they're at least determined, even if they're on Queer Street in terms of like wobbling all over the place.
Yeah.
If they still look like I know what I've got to do, then fine. But it didn't look like that at any point until arguably that 7th.
Yeah.
And then he got trapped in the corner. Mm-hmm. Few punches landed. Nothing major.
No, nothing that looked, threatening.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just punches and bunches, and then we thought the ref stopped it, and we were like, "Whoa, that's going to be the story."
Yeah. And then it became apparent at the
Came
corner.
around the corner through the
had
towel
thrown
in.
the towel in.
Which I'm so glad, because then they know they're
Oh,
fighter
it takes
more
away
than
the
anyone.
controversy.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, now we can go Fury. Mm-hmm. He won that fight.
Yeah.
Very
Well, he dropped him
yeah,
twice.
Dropped him twice.
Dropped him in the 3rd. Dropped him in the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
With a body shot, which once again was
Oh,
probably the equilibrium rather than the power of the shot. But still, knockdown to knockdown. So dropped him twice, and then 7th round TKO. And the new ring champ, WBC champ, lineal champ. Probably without doubt now the best heavyweight on the planet.
Number 1. Yeah, definitely.
I think some people kind of saw him as that anyway, but this erases any asterisks or question marks.
Exactly, yeah. And it's all UK champs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is obviously cool, but at the same time I don't want it to become like a UK versus US thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the main reason is just it's cool that it's an all UK belt situation, is that hopefully there is a fight in this country now. Yeah. And hopefully we can see it.
I just, man. 1, I don't think that fight's going to happen anytime soon. 2, I don't think he's going to be in this country. I don't know why, but I just think they're going to either do it in America or in bloody Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Fury, obviously, they're trying to claim, and he might well be after this fight, that he's an established US star.
Yeah. He lives in
so he may want
Las Vegas, I think.
Yeah.
So
whereas that's actually a good point. So if he's seen that as his stronghold, and he sees Wembley as AJ's, he's probably going to want it to be in America. Mm-hmm. I'd say even though he only has the 1 belt and AJ has the 3, he's probably, if it is in America, he's the position of power. Yeah. Because especially when you look at the quality of AJ's mandatories. So AJ's got Pulev, who he'll probably dispatch quite handily. But then the other one knocking on the door is Alexander Usyk. And if Fury delays or is like, no, I'm not ready to fight you, well, AJ's going to have to fight him. And I think Eddie Hearn is a little bit scared of that prospect.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely.
So I can see. I'm not saying AJ's scared of it, but I think Eddie Hearn is scared of it.
Well,
so I can see him
especially
maybe
after the Ruiz incident.
Exactly.
I mean, do you have full confidence in your fighter?
Yeah. Well, there's no way the stick and move tactic that worked against Ruiz would work against Usyk.
No.
And not to say that he would have the same game plan, but when you're fighting a fighter who's that mobile, who's that technically sound, it's just not an attractive prospect. It's not going to have the money, so the risk versus reward is just not there.
Yeah.
Whereas the Fury fight, even if he takes a bit of a pay cut to get it made, it's still going to be more money.
Yeah.
Whatever it ends up in the world.
I wonder if AJ's willing to drop a belt for that fight. Just
maybe.
So he can fight Fury next.
Maybe. Well, if he does, it'll be obviously Usyk versus whoever for the vacant belt.
That's it, yeah.
I think that brings more
Joseph
criticism to his career, which is not something he really needs right now. Who would you want to see? So you said you want to see Wilder rebuild.
Yeah.
So you don't want to see him take the immediate rematch.
Don't want an immediate rematch. I feel it's kind of done.
Yeah.
Chapter's over. I want Fury to fight AJ. Wilder to go fight someone still up there like Dylan White or...
Do you think that Fury's provided the game plan to beat him? Or do you think that Fury's unique attributes of size and skill kind of make that a one-off?
Be good to see for the next fight. It's a good question. To see if people are scared. They're still going to be scared of that punch, surely. It's one of the greatest punches in the division still.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't. I mean,
so
he's still the hardest hitter, regardless of the loss.
The way you beat him is a way, do you really want to fight?
Just come at him.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
difficult one. I don't think he's exposed him. He just battered him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
kind of... And I don't even think it is necessarily even exposed a weak chin, because it was a burst eardrum.
Yeah.
This really put him
He
away.
got up. There was he got up on every
like
one of those knockdowns and
clean KO'd.
That guy's got a heart.
Oh, well, I don't.
Unbelievable.
Well, the thing, what you kind of just reminded me of there, that I was saying to you in the post-fight speech, when Wilder was saying he wished his corner let him go out on his shield, that to me kind of says even he knew it was done.
Yeah.
He just wanted to basically lose on his terms. So he's basically admitting there, I didn't have it in me to win.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a game plan.
Oh, he's not a quitter.
I just didn't want to quit. Yeah, he'd rather be knocked out or lose on points or whatever it was, going to be. But yeah, I think I'd like to see him rebuild as well, and then face the winner, presuming he wins his tune-up fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Face the winner. Well, saying that though, if it is Wilder, if it is Fury, do I want to see that again?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If Fury beats
AJ, he'll retire.
I was about to say I'd actually like him to retire.
I don't think. Yeah,
there's nothing left to prove, especially when you consider that he does have other options. Like, he's got the WWE if he so wishes. He talks about MMA all the time.
Stipe tweeted him, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, the UFC heavyweight champ is tweeted him.
Yeah,
saying about fighting.
Let's do this. Yeah.
So yeah, he has other options. And I think it kind of opens up the division. Like, we've got a couple of younger guys coming up. We've got Daniel Dubois. We've got Joe Joyce. We've got Usyk, who admittedly isn't younger, but he's fresh blood to the division. Let's mix it up with those guys. Like, the top three have been the top three for ages. Other than the Ruiz period.
Yeah.
But yeah, we kind of put that to bed.
That's what it feels like the end of a chapter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With those three, it's got the final fight, and then it's going to kind of be who's next. Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah. But yeah, overall, really good fight. I don't know how many pay-per-views it'll do. Well, obviously, they were saying it was going to do 2 million.
Yeah.
I've not looked yet to see how many it's done. But the live gate made close to 17 million, which eclipses Lewis Holyfield as the highest in history. So amazing. I imagine it's going to do some figures.
Yeah.
So yeah, that probably does confirm Fury's status as a star in America. I guess the only question is, was that interest because he was fighting an American? So if you do get AJ over there, does that audience stick with him, or do they not really care because it's not one of their boys?
I guess that's
interested
what we'll see. Yeah. I know he's sort of won a lot of fans.
Oh, yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Just the way the first fight ended and the resurrection.
Mm-hmm. You can sell a fight like a few others.
And then the putting on the performance that he did.
Doing exactly what he said
what he said he was going to do. Probably not in the second round, like he said,
okay.
but in the style that he went out there and did it, and no one believed that he could do it in the way that he said he could do it.
Well, that's what makes it such a good story, and that's why I am chuffed for him, because everyone, everyone was like, no. People were laughing at his prediction.
Yeah.
When the weigh-ins happened, like Teddy Atlas, the famous ESPN commentator and former coach, he was quite aggressive, saying how it didn't work for Ruiz, how he should have took his shirt off. The fact he didn't shows that he is overweight and underprepared, and he's just going to get knocked out. No one believed he could do what he went and did.
Yeah.
They thought
amazing,
it was going to be, if he won, an absolute boring, slow fight with zero action.
Yeah, well, we said it. We're just worried it's going to be like a stinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead, he went out from the opening bell, basically ran at him on the opening bell, and just threw bombs. It wasn't the most technically sound fight, but then that's not the way to beat Wilder, it seems.
No.
Make it ugly, make him tired, pressure him, get him on the back foot, and hurt him often.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually...
make him think twice. Yeah, not get comfortable, not be able to plant that base. And because Wilder's great at just reading people.
Getting the timing down.
Like you said, he like calibrates, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, right, if I do this, you do that. And then if you don't give him the time...
Yeah. Well, that's it. His timing was based on a completely different game plan.
Yeah.
And then when Fury came out not, sticking to that...
Yeah.
It's just
I was saying to you after sort of the preview show that what I should have said really is obviously Wilder's had 12 rounds in there with Fury, so he's kind of got used to how Fury fights, which is one of the issues he had in the first fight. So Fury going out there and being the complete different fighter, that is a great tactic. But it just on paper it just sounds awful.
Well, because you just wouldn't think it would work. No one should have the balls to go stick your head in the lion's mouth.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
what he did. Yeah.
And took him out. I'm chuffed for him. I hope we don't have to listen to him sing ever again. Maybe next time I'm rooting against him just for that.
Yeah.
It was fun. As you said, feels like the end. So maybe let's get that AJ fight done. Yeah. And then I wouldn't be sad to see him go. I would be sad to see him go in the way that he sells fights and he's an entertaining figure. Yeah. But it also feels like there's nothing more for him to do or prove.
Oh, if he wins that AJ fight, yeah. If he loses... So if Fury loses that AJ fight, he'll have the rematch with Wilder then. And then the winner will fight AJ again, probably.
Probably.
But, yeah, if he wins, retire. Yeah. Yeah. You've done everything.
And he'll stick around the sport. He'll be a commentator or some sort of thing. As I said, he'll go wrestle or he'll go do something else. But he's always going to be around. Yeah. As for Wilder, if he loses again, what do you think? Because obviously he's 34. That's quite young for a heavyweight. Yeah. He probably got like 3 or 4 years left.
Especially with the one, like, as a young for heavyweight with power. Because that seems to go latest. Yeah. I don't feel like a loss after this one would be it for him.
I think if it's another stoppage loss, it might be.
It'd be definitely something to learn, an opportunity to learn on. But we'll see him back.
Oh, we'll see him back. He's got too much heart to call it a day there. But I'm just thinking, promotion-wise, if he loses again,
it'll be
suddenly he's
hard
a hard
to rebuild
sell.
From it. But I don't know. People just love this. Love his style. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's like the highlight reel stuff, isn't it? That's what people pay to see. So I guess we'd probably call it a day there. We've talked through the fight. We discussed who we want them to fight next, or at least what we want them to do next. I'd say we probably covered it all.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and if any fans out there listening want to sort of ask us any questions or got anything to add, then
just add some hate.
Yeah, add some hate. Get in contact with us at Touch of Gloves on Twitter or touchofgloves@gmail.com. And
that's probably it.
That was a great one. Yeah, so next we got the Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero fight. So we'll have a preview show for that.
Yeah. Put our bets together.
And look at that card and
Yeah, run through it. Two title fights on that card, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And after the press fight, the pre-fight press conference, I think there's a bit of drama already heating up. But we'll get into that next time. But yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
All the best.
All the best.
Shall I sing?
Cheers, Ed.